just crazy. It gives me the chills literally right now, because just thinking that, coming from Sunday, we all go to church and in that mode, but Monday morning we get in the stresses of work. The last thing we put God in the back of our mind now, everything else is in the front. And then instead of doing that, maybe we do the opposite and push God to the front of it and in and throughout our day, and maybe it'll touch more people's lives and like it did Nick's lives. Hi, I'm Dustin, and this is my story on how I brought God to work. I've been doing plumbing and pipe fitting for about 20 years, a lot of commercial and industrial buildings. We were actually working at a local school here. We all were in a area working, and the conversation on God came up about a Bible verse is how it came up. And it rolled from that, and it led into an hour-long conversation about God and where we're all at with it. It was a day or two later even, just kept talking a little bit about it, and he kind of went one-on-one with me a little bit and asked about church and stuff, so I invited him to TVC Delton. And he ended up coming. to TVC Delton. It was cool to see a conversation from work and from construction in general, because you don't hear about God in construction. It's just not talked about, to be honest with you. So it was cool to see an hour-long conversation on a job site, and what it did with Nick and coming to church and accepting Christ and change his life, change his family's life. If you think about it, no matter where you're at, whether you're at work, whether you're in a coffee shop, whether you're, it's uncomfortable to bring up. There's no comfortable place to bring God up, right? But I think we're called to do that, right? We're called to lead and show his name and show him to other people, and not just keep him to ourselves. So step out of that comfort zone and take a chance, and maybe it'll affect other families' lives and other people's lives, like our conversation did. Seeing Nick walk in the doors of church, it is God, period. I mean, it is. It's not me. I didn't do it. It was God. I mean, God led that conversation, which doesn't happen at work, at construction, and he was meant to walk in that door. You know what I mean?